Welcome to another episode of Astro Auto Repairs. Dig it. Yeah, a lot of you been commenting on the post, and you know, this catchphrase is really catching on. A lot of people say, yeah, I can dig it. Yeah, I know you can. We're the best. All right, we got today we're gonna go look at what is this? 2002 Jeep Grand Cherokee Laredo. Check engine light is on. So let's hop into the truck, get on the road, and go check this vehicle out. We'll be back. All right, here we go. We got let's see, Brookview. All right, should be the next block. We're gonna make a right, and the house should be on the right-hand side. So here we go, Greenfield. Alright, matter of fact, I see the Jeep in the back over there. I believe that's it. Alright, let's back into the yard. Ooh, tight driveway there. That's good. Alright, let's back into the driveway and we'll get back over there and I'll make sure these cars ain't around me. Then check it out, hook it up, see what's going on. We'll be right back. Alright, here we are. We got the Jeep over here. We got our system all set up and all. You can see. Alright, let's go to the back and let's go in here and grab our Actron and hook it up. Let's find out. I got the customer gave me the keys. Pull it up here. Okay. There's our diagnostic connector right there. So that's where it's located. Left side of the dash. Left side up under the dash. Let's pop our hood and let's get our Actron, hook it up, and see what this code is about. All right. Let's do it. Okay. Got my Actron. Did it? Can you dig it? Alright, let's plug this thing up and see what we got here. Oh man, sit inside here. Alright. Bam. It would be good if I cut the key on. Alright. Let's see. Enter global. Yeah, we're gonna keep that. Press enter. Turn the key off. Yeah. Go down. Diagnostic codes. Read the codes. Linked. Attempting. Alright. When I hit enter, we're about to see. Here we go. Bam. P0456. Evap system. Very small leak. Dang it. This is not good. Hey, this is it. This is the video that's going to separate the techs from the mechanics, from the backyard mechanics. I'm about to get down now. All right, no problem. All right, let's woo! I'm going to explain this code to you the simplest way possible. All right, and so you know, because a lot of people try to get technical with stuff. There's no need to do all that mess, you know. So I'm gonna explain this code to you, and I'm gonna introduce you to a new machine. All right, we'll be right. Get the gnats out of my ear. We'll be right back. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna explain this to you real quick, real simple. Yeah. All right. Consider your gas tank, and you got the lines coming from it. You got purge lines, air lines, you know, vent lines. Now the EPA doesn't want that junk. Don't want them fumes out in the atmosphere. They want you to keep it in your car. They want you to keep recycling it and burning it as much as possible. Good example is this gas can. Check this out now. A lot of you out there, except you guys out there that you know, You gotta cut the grass and anything you gotta deal with gas that's part of your duties. I said duty. Alright, check it out. If you have you noticed, and a lot of girls out there, when you gotta do it yourself, or your husband's just a little bit on the lazy side, shall we say? You wanna, if the gas can is setting out for a while, especially in the sun, when you go to take that cap off, you hear that sound, that hissing. And naturally, sometimes plastic cans, you see the plastic cans, they kind of explode a little bit. They get really puffy. The pressure that's built up in there, it's the same kind of pressure built up in your car. So what you have is, instead of you doing this, you have a purge valve. A purge valve, it senses the pressure, and then it'll open it up, release some of the pressure to go back down to a safe level or a calmer level, then close it back off. Now, on the car, you have your gas tank and you have the Evap hoses. Matter of fact, you know what? Let me grab you real quick. I'm going to show you on this vehicle. Now you have the gas tank and all that, and you got hoses going to the purge valve, and you're going to notice a little green cap. That's your Evap cap. That's actually, that cap was loose, but we still have the valve in there, which is good. So you got all these plastic lines, and it kind of sucks. Plastic lines going up under the vehicle, down to the gas tank. Now our code is showing it Evap small leak. Actually, now check this out. It's an Evap very small leak. That means somewhere there's a leak that's going to be very, very small. It might be a pinhole, it might be a small cracked hole or something like that. You know, it's very small. That's going to suck to find. Usually when it says large leak, you're going to find it. I mean, the hose is actually going to be, you can find the lines are going to be pulled off. It's a large leak. So, what do we do in a case like this? We pull out what you call a smoke machine. Let me set this thing up again. And before I explain to you the smoke machine, this smoke machine is about $1,000, and I bought this machine about, I say about 9 years ago. And it's been very helpful. Let me get the machine first, put it up here, show you how it looks, and then I can explain it a little bit better. If you have a large leak, you can the hole's gonna be off, you can see. But when you get a very small leak, a code for a very small leak, it's almost impossible to find without doing a smoke test. I mean, not saying you can't, I'm not gonna say that. You might see the little pinhole or whatever it may be. You might see that. But as a mechanic, and if you got a mechanic, they gotta have this machine, right? Or they're gonna be sitting there, they're gonna charge you for diagnostic for 2 or 3 hours, and the smoke machine can find it in a couple seconds. All right, let me get this machine, and matter of fact, let's take a walk inside the truck. Okay, here we are. We got our pans over here, and here we go. There's the machine right there. Kind of dirty. Evaporative emissions tester. So let's get our blankets out of the way. Set it up here. Alright, let me get this machine out here and bring it out, and then I'm going to explain to you more about it. Alright, I'll be right back. Alright, here's our smoke machine. You know, if you want, just let me know if you want me to do a video on this, or a review on this machine. Just like I said, I had it for about 2007. I had about 9 years, you know. So if you want me to do a review on it, and I can go over the, you know, the fittings and everything, because you know, check it out. These machines not only check for Evap, you use it for, I could check vacuum leaks, cooling system leaks, exhaust leaks. You know, there's so many different adapters and all that. There's a lot of leaks. I can check with that. Even though a lot of people out there saying you can't check it for AC leaks, Now, of course, on the coolant system leaks, it's got to be when the system is empty. You can check for oil leaks, but there could be oil in the car. But I'm really tempted to try it for AC leaks if the system is completely down, not when it's a charged system. I'm tempted to try that, even though a lot of people out there saying you can't. But I'm going to do that. I don't care what they say. I'm the man. And can you dig it? Yeah. Where's that at? Yeah. Can you dig it? All right. First thing we're going to do. Let's get this thing unhooked here. Okay. On the side of the machine, we have 2 hoses. Well, not hoses. 1 hose and 1. This is to activate it. So I start the smoke and stop it. All right. So we're just gonna get these out here. And this little end right here, this end will blow the smoke out. I'm going to show you that in a minute. And on the back of the machine, this right here is where I put the chemical at. I haven't put none in there for years, so you know this stuff lasts for years, the stuff that's in there. Alright, now we have a fitting back here we got to hook up our airline to. And this, if I want to, you know, that little metal piece sticks in there if I want to check for exhaust leaks or something like that. That's like I said, if you want me to, just let me know. I'll do a video with showing all these attachments and what they're for and how they do it. And sometimes you got to block off hoses and all, so we got to give you a bunch of fittings here, a bunch of caps. And this right here, as you heard, you can already tell just by the look of it, this is what we're going to have to hook up to the customer's vehicle, customer's car, or any kind of 12-volt battery source that may be around in case the car has a dead battery or something. So let's just get that hooked up right here, right now. I know. Right now you're saying, damn. Well, he stepped up the game on this one, man. Got the best video out there. Show some Evap. Alright. Alright, check it out. Okay, we got our airline over here because we got our compressor. We got our airline hooked up. So what we do is take our airline. And you know, even though I show you these caps, if you look down in there, we got even little caps down in there. And this right here, you're going to need this little fitting. Right? And you're going to need this Schrader valve removing tool. And actually, sometimes I use it to remove the Schrader valves on tires and all. But, alright, let's hook our air up. There, okay. System is pressurized. The next thing what I want to do is go over here. I find the Evap connector. Now, even though this tool is made to push down on that Schrader valve, I don't take no chances. I take that Schrader valve right out of there. And on this one, remember, you're supposed to turn usually counterclockwise is taking it out. The Schrader valve on the Evap system, you turn it clockwise to take it out. All right, and you need to remember, you need to know that too. So let's take this Schrader valve out. And there we go. You can see it looks different than other regular tires and all that. We're just going to set this to the side out of the way and just remember where you put it. Next, we're going to hook up that little valve. Hook it up to here and just make sure that's on there nice and tight. Now that's plastic, so don't try to go super crazy, just tight, you know, just normal tight. Now here's the thing, here's the little catch, especially this is you're gonna need a little diagnostic tool, nothing expensive. I'm gonna use the Actron to show you, and you can use a similar version, small, instead of having to go out there and people telling you need a scanner to blah 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 and hook this up and kiss my butt. Listen, check it out. That's what we're gonna do. Because if you don't, remember the gas can thing. Once it builds up pressure, that purge valve opens up and releases the pressure. On a lot of vehicles, that purge valve is originally open. All right, so if you right now, if I was to do a smoke test, out of that purge valve, it's going to come right out of there. So what you got to do, check this out. Go to your scanner, go to your Actron scanner or anything similar. I'm not sure about the other ones. I just know about the Actron. And what you want to do, let me put this key back on. And make sure the battery is good, because the key might be on for a little while. And now pay attention to this very carefully. As you're going to go in to enter, go into global, keep that. Now you go down, scroll down to special test. There you go. And you're going to go down to onboard systems. Enter. Little music as we're waiting. Alright, readiness. Hit enter. Bam. You see that right there? Yeah, see, a lot of people don't tell you that the Actron is a pretty good machine. This little, this machine, I bought it, I forgot how long ago I bought it, but they can do things, a lot of things the bigger machines can do, a lot. I mean, obviously the other ones can do a heck of a lot more, but hey. Now, so when I hit enter, command sent. Now, you leave that just like that, because what it just did was close off the purge valve, electronic. Just close it off, so now when I do my smoke test, it ain't gonna leak out of there. Now, we got all this hooked up, and we turn on. Now, a good reading, if you don't have a leak, anything below, whoops, we're gonna set that right there. All right, anything below that, I set that up to about there. Anything below that, I know that light is not gonna come on. Now, let's give you a taste of what it's about. Here's the tube. We got power going on. You see that? We're gonna take our thing right here, hit it, the machine came on. Now this is what you call bleeding the system. Now what we do is just wait for a couple seconds here. There we go. See that? Blowing smoke. Good smoke machine, man. Do a nice video. Poisoning, man. Alright, check it out. Let's get back over here. Alright, now what we do now we got the system bled out. Yeah, there you go. You know exactly what we're going to do. We're going to go over here and we're going to squeeze that in there. Let me set this camera down a minute so I can make sure I get a good tight fit in there. Now, we're going to go back over here, and right down in there, there's a little ball right there. Now watch when I hit, and get this out of here, get this untangled. Yeah, let's put it around there. Alright, now when I hit this, that ball jumped up to the top. Now it's blowing smoke, and as that system builds up pressure, that ball gonna start dropping down. So we go over here and we look around as it starts building up pressure. We look around, we're looking for the smoke. Now also I gotta get up under the vehicle also. And I'm gonna show you what it looks like. You can see the smoke coming out of there. See, that went all through the system. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna close this back off so the system can start building up pressure. And then I keep a look around the cap to make sure it looks like an old cap and all. But let's go check out and see where we're at. Okay, go over here to the machine. Okay, it's starting to build up pressure. You know it's right there. But we're still dropping down, and I'm expecting it to drop down a lot more, being that it's an Evap, very small leak, which means this system will build up some pressure. As I see, I figured, just like I showed you, you see it going down. I hope you can see it without this sun being in the way. So now I'm gonna let it sit here, and I'm gonna let it build up enough pressure. Now the pressure that this system builds up is only 1.5 psi. So I understand what people are saying that, you know, with the AC system, because if that hole is only leaking under pressure, you know, it ain't gonna work. But yeah, there we go. We're still going down. So first thing, we're gonna start looking around. It's good to have you a good light. Wait a minute. Thought I saw some smoke here. Maybe not. Alright. Dang it, I could have sworn I saw some smoke. You know, it's good to have a good light. You know, what I'm gonna do is go get our 12-volt light, and so we can see this better. Alright, let me see. Before we go, let's see what we're building down to. See, we're up to about 4. So yeah, it's leaking someplace. Just like I said, I got this dial. Okay, what I did was shut the machine down while I went and got our little light. This actually, you know, I forgot to tell you, this light is halogen light, and you see me use it in other videos. This light is going to come with the smoke machine, but I like the light so much, I use it when I'm checking out a car anyway. Especially on a video where I did the power steering pump on the Hyundai XG350. So let's unhook this. Connect it up, red to positive, same thing. Alright, this is going to be a lot better, because yeah, and let's stretch this thing out. It comes with a pretty long cord to go right from the front to the back of the vehicle. What this light does is, see, now we can check for any leaks. So what we're going to do, we got a light hooked up. Let's go back over here and start our machine back up. I'm going to sit here for a minute. Gnats are bothering the mess out of me. Alright, let me sit down right here and join you. So, how you been doing today? You know, I'm thinking I should change my... yeah, still got a little while ago. I should... A lot of you say I'm like Kevin Hart. I should change my voice. Yeah, this is the Evap machine. It sound boring, man. Some mechanics, you know, they sound boring when they explain things. I'd be like going to sleep. Yeah. This is how you change the brakes. You get your 19 millimeter and yeah, can you dig it? Okay, we down to 4. That's probably pretty good. Let's go up here, check this out. All right, let's go around here. Now we're looking for any kind of signal of smoke. All right. Now let's go back to the back of the car, and let's get a piece of cardboard and get up under the car and check the lines. All right, let me get a cardboard and bring it back. Okay, got a piece of cardboard here. What we're gonna do is get up under the car, and we got the evap line. Pretty much this is like a metal line going back, but let's see here. See if we see any leaks over here. No, but I do. Looking back, I could have sworn I just looked back here and saw some smoke. Let's get up under here. This is where the canister is. Let's get our line over here. Now, after a certain amount of time, the machine will shut itself off. You know, so it don't kill the battery. So let's go up here and make sure that it is still on. It is, and notice it ain't dropped below that line. So I know we got a leak back here, but I just could have sworn I just saw some smoke back here. There it is. There it is. What the heck? Now, where's that coming from? There is a bunch of hoses here, and it's got this cover on the gas tank. Oh, there, yeah. It's coming from where the gas tank is. It's not coming from the Evap canister. There's the Evap canister right there. It looks like more over there. That's gonna suck. Alright, hopefully the tank is held up. Hopefully this metal part comes off. Shield comes off without the tank coming down with it. Cause we gotta see them hoses in there. Alright, let me get this shield off and check that out. Alright, we'll be right back. Man! Hey, check that out. I moved these lines out the way. Dang it. I hear it, man. I see it too. I wanted to show you that before I get that out of the way. Alright, let's get this shield off. Man, this shield don't look fun, man. Oh, I gotta let the customer know, man. I got the leak, but that thing. That looks like it's part of the damn tank. What the heck, man? No, that's just a bolt holding it up. Alright, let's see if we can pop this shield off. Alright, we'll be right back. Okay, we're back up under here. We got 2 bolts on this side, 2 bolts on the other side, and 2 nut and bolts on right here. These bolts right here is 18 millimeter. So we got our air gun. Let's just see. Tight. Now here's a little knowledge you should know. The more extensions you put up there, the more torque you lose. Alright, so what I'm gonna do is try it without the extension. Get it up there. See that? Alright, now I know that's that. We got 2 on the other side. And for these nut and bolts right here, get you a 10 millimeter wrench. Go on the inside, right through here. And make sure, hopefully it's a 10. Maybe it's not. It might be an 11. Nope, it's a 10. And then you're going to take your air ratchet and pop that off. I'm not going to be able to show you this part because one hand is obviously stuck up in here in the bumper, and the other hand got to do that. But you get the gist. All right, let's take them bolts out. Let's do those first and get those nuts and bolts out of there. All right, we'll be right back. All right, got one out, but I just noticed something. I took one out, and then I was looking over there at that one, and then, you know, the 4 right here. But that whole thing is holding up the gas tank. I'll be damned, you know. So, you know, this goes into a whole new field as in price wise, because I gotta drop the gas tank. That's like doing a fuel pump on this. So I gotta let the customer know that it's going to be a lot more entailed. We do know the leak is coming from up there above the tank. You know, and usually what we do, we charge $50 to diagnose it, but You know, this goes beyond the diagnosing when you know where it's coming from, but it's a lot of labor involved in getting to it. It's just like it's just like an electrical short, you know. Fixing the short may be easy. When you got a wire grounded up against the body or something, I'm afraid, it's difficult finding it. Fixing it is easy. That probably takes a minute. You know, let me check something out here and see if, you know, because we don't like to, we don't like to rip people off and try to talk them into doing a job when it's like unnecessary. This is an Evap small leak. It's not going to affect the way the car's running. So what I'm going to do here is let's pull down this hood and, okay. Their registration expires April of 2017. So, you know, I'll talk to them. If they want me to do it, I'm going to do it. I'm going to take it apart. If not, I tell them they got that time to get it before they get it next registered, you know, because they got to get it inspected because the check engine light can't be on. So, let me go talk to the customer and, damn, it's a bad machine. See what I mean? Without that, you know, anyway, let me go talk to the customer, see what they want to do. And, I'm going to get right back to you. All right? We'll be right back. All right, just came back talking to the customer. We're going to hold off on this a little bit because, as I told her, it's not going to affect the way the car's running. So there's no really immediate danger involved here. She has until April of next year before it's inspected. But we are going to be doing the job. Probably next week, probably 2 weeks. I don't know. But at least now you get the idea of how to check for an Evap leak, especially an Evap small leak. Now, granted, that thing could have been leaking from anywhere. So somebody tell you, you know, oh, your gas cap. Stop believing them. All right, no. I'd say out of 100 times, 2 times maybe come out to be the gas cap. Majority of the time, it's a hose. 90% of the time, it's a hose. 95% of the time, it's a hose. But definitely you want to get yourself invest in some kind of smoke machine. There's different ones, and now in the market, there's actually little ones that's only cost like $30, $40 that work by air. You still got to have an air compressor and all. So, you know, check it out. This is Timmy from Astral Auto Repairs. If we can't repair it, nobody can. On to the next car.